The flood didn't knock. It came crashing in, swallowing the entire city of Yan within just a few short hours. Waist-deep water surged through neighborhoods. Storefronts disappeared beneath the dark, murky waves. People grabbed buckets, pots, anything they could, fighting to save every square foot of their homes. On the rooftop, an elderly woman sat drenched, clutching a small dog. Her entire family had been evacuated, except her. She waited in silence, and every minute felt as long as a lifetime. In Joshua, a highway stretch hundreds of meters long buckled and broke, as if crushed by an invisible hand. Cargo trucks were forced to turn back. The road was simply gone. Pedestrians stood still at the water's edge, their eyes lost, unsure where to look or where to go. In many towns, the last light came from buzzing power lines, before they too flickered out. Families cooked in the dark, children cried from the cold, the elderly let out quiet sighs. "I've never known a night as long as that one," a man whispered, his eyes fixed on what was once his home, now just mud and ruin. In Baioji, floodwaters rushed into underground shopping centers. Shoppers scrambled in panic. Escalators froze. Lights went out. Water poured down from upper levels like a raging waterfall. In one parking garage, 36 cars were trapped. Family vehicles now resting silently like iron tombs beneath the surface. Golden cornfields, once proud and full, now lay flattened beneath floodwater as if they'd never existed. Farmers dug trenches and pumped water with bare hands and burning hearts, but the harvest was already gone. Cows, goats, and chickens were herded through rising water, their legs sinking into the mud. The flood didn't just take the crops, it took hope with it. Bulldozers crawled through muddy roads. Soldiers stood guard at broken bridges, handing out water, medicine, and eyes that refused to give up. In a school-turned shelter, a little boy clutched a stuffed bear tightly to his chest. He said nothing, because his home was gone. Volunteers shared everything: hot meals, dry clothes, flashlights. In the flood's aftermath, what remained was humanity. The loudspeakers never stopped. Landslide risk remains high. Stay alert. The warning echoed beneath a dark, heavy sky, and the river kept rushing, as if it wasn't ready to stop. When the rain stopped, people returned. But home was now mud, shattered glass, and fridges floating sideways. Brick by brick, item by item, they picked up the pieces as if gathering fragments of their own lives. One woman wiped mud from the floor and smiled faintly. "If we're alive, we still have a home." But her smile was soaked in tears. Shani has faced floods before, but never a pain like this. The road to recovery will be long, very long, but somewhere between the twisted rooftops and the watermarks on broken walls, there is humanity and a new beginning.
冰箱也飘起来了。
The flood will eventually recede, but some things never return. A roof over your head, a voice calling mom in the rushing water, and trust, once broken, can it ever be mended by an apology that came too late? Thank you for watching. Please share this video if you believe that pain deserves to be heard, and that action must start today. Let's live and hold on to one another.